sempre no.
Hey everybody, it's Edie and welcome to Mixed Medieology. Today's video is all about a really cool project that I have to share. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have taught a paid class in person and online, and it's called A Year in the Life Journal. If you followed me on my old channel, you probably saw the promo video for it. You may have actually even taken the class. And I've taught this class for the last 3 years, both online and in person, and it's always been a paid class. However, I decided that I don't want to teach it as a paid class anymore. There are like 11 billion journal videos out right now. And so I wanted to make this an exclusive video series just for the people in my Mixed Medieology group on Facebook. It's going to be absolutely free, exclusively for the members of that group. And it's really, the whole class is my style of journaling. I have this unique combination, let's call it that, of scrapbooking and art journaling and regular journaling and planning and like everything all combined into one book. And the process has like evolved over the last couple of years. So what I decided is that I want to give all of that content to my group for free. So they get all of the videos, the original online video, plus I recorded some new videos this year. I'll be recording check-in and progress videos throughout the year, and all of that's going to be absolutely free to everyone who's in the Mixed Medieology Clubhouse on Facebook. But I also created a shit ton of printables that are going to be available to everybody. As a matter of fact, the link to purchase the printable is going to be in the description below on this YouTube video. So if you like these printables, then you can snag your own just by clicking the link below. Now, I wanted to show you these printables because, there are so many printables out there, right? And so many little packets of stickers and, pretty scrapbook papers and, all these little things that you can get to add to your journal to make them pretty. However, there's nothing out there that's quite my speed. Because we all know I like to use the word fuck and I'm a bit explosive. And there's just nothing that explosive on the market. So what I did was I created my own goddamn printables. And I'm sharing them with all of you out of the kindness of my heart. No, I'm just kidding. So I created my own set of printables, and I've wanted to create these printables for since I started this journal, really, like 4 or 5 years ago. I just haven't taken the time to do it. However, I really want my journal to be something special, even more special than it has been, because it's really evolving into something that's deeper than it has been before. So I'm ready to take it to the next level. So I created pages and pages and pages of printables that I'll be using in my own personal journal, and I think they're pretty fucking cool, so I figured other people might want to use them as well. So I wanted to show you today the packet of printables and tell you a little bit about how they're going to work. So the first thing is a combination of something that I created and then something that I just found online. So this is the first part of the printable. This is the one that I created, and it says full moon, holidays and birthdays, and looking ahead. So it's 3 little sections, and it will go in with my beginning of the month page. So this is an image that I just found on Pinterest. This is not my image here. So I'm using this in my personal journal. This part right here is not part of the printable because this is not my artwork. These over here, this is totally mine, so that part will be in the printable. Anyway, so what I did was, I've created the printable in a way that each image can be sized. So depending on what size journal you have, you can then adjust the size of the printables to fit into your journal. So if you have, a 5x7 journal, you're not going to want squares that are necessarily this big. You're going to need to make them smaller. So I've designed the printable in a way that the size can be adjusted. You can also print these individually. So each one of these little blocks is individual. Plus there will be a printable of these 3 together in this order already ready to go. And then you can size it as need be. And then you can do another overlay with the image on the other side that you want, if you want. There's also a video on how to size all of this already uploaded in the Mixed Medieology Clubhouse, so I don't have to go over all of that today. But, so that is printable number 1. That's like at the beginning of the month. I also have created, well, we're in March, so let me show you the correct one. I've also created a month at a glance for every month. And again, these can be sized, so they will fit into whatever size journal you've got, because a lot of printables aren't sizable. But I made sure that mine are sizable. So that's March, and each month is different, and I tried to use colors that kind of go along with the seasons or whatever holiday is happening at that time. So there's April, because that's kind of, ooh, I go out of focus, don't go out of focus. Because, you know, that's really the beginning of spring, and, you know, everything is in bloom. So there are 12 months. I only printed 2 to show you right now because we're just in the beginning of March, and I'll need April next. So that's the 2 that I printed. But there is a full 12-month month at a glance calendar. There's also a week at a glance calendar. Again, everything is totally sizable to fit into your journal. I'm using an 11.5 by 12. I think that's what size my journal is. It's that big ass sketchbook. That's what it is. So I just print everything on a full size sheet. So there's a week at a glance. And then comes the bestest part ever. So I created words. I got nothing. I have a head cold. I'm sorry. I'm kind of discombobulated. I'm losing my voice. I'm sorry. But I created these words. You just cut them out and stick them into your journal, and then you can like doodle around them or, you know, trace over them or whatever. Anyway, but I did it for every holiday, including the things that aren't traditional holidays. So there's stuff for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Easter, April Fool's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, all that good stuff. But also, if we have a blue moon, stuff for Earth Day, daylight savings time, and you'll notice that there are 2. There are 2 different colors because daylight savings time happens twice a year. Once when we go to where the days get longer, and then again where we go to where the nights get longer. So there's a night one and a day one. So those are really hard to find. I also did stuff that's that are not necessarily easy to find, like Cinco de Mayo. Like we celebrate every fucking holiday possible in my house, okay? Like we celebrate everything. So I made printables for everything because we seriously do everything. 4th of July, Cinco de Mayo, Halloween, Christmas, you know, all the normal stuff, but then all the not so traditional stuff and not stuff that everybody would celebrate. Plus all 4 seasons are on here, so winter, spring, summer, and fall, and the first day of school and the last day of school. Excuse me. And I print that a lot actually because I'm taking classes right now, so I'm constantly having a first day and a last day of school. Then I created printables for all of the pagan holidays because those are impossible to find. So all of the pagan Sabbats and Esbats are on here, and there's one that just says ritual. So you can do Yule ritual, Samhain ritual, or you know, if you're just having a ritual, you've got one for that as well. But you've got all of the pagan holidays on here, and they're all like, you know, I tried to do them in the like colors of what that Sabbat or Esbat is about. So like Beltane is red with flames, and Samhain is orange. So yeah, Yule is green. Then, sorry. Then we start to get into some really cool ones. So I say a lot of the same stuff over and over again. I use the word awesome like crazy. Every other word that comes out of my mouth is fuck. I say badass a lot, or oh my god, I love it. So yeah, those are the things that I say, and those are the things that I write in my journal, so I made printables for all that stuff. So you get that page of printables. And that's literally what they say, like awesome, date night, badass, oh my god, I love it. Happy mail, because I get a lot of happy mail. Amazing. Prezi, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So yeah, there's stuff like that in there. So fucking cool. Can you see that? It is so fucking cool. That's hot. Dude. These are just the things that I say. It's the shit that I say. Oh god, I'm dropping it. Okay, it's gone. And then it gets even better. Because we know how I get. We know that I get spun up. And then whenever I start talking a lot or when I get irritable, I start cussing even more. Or when I get really excited, I cuss a lot. So I made printables for all that too. So we've got this sucks ass. Fuck it. Fuck this. Fuck that. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Unfucking believable. Ass hat and whatever. I love that page so much. I love that page. I love these. I love these so much. Then we've got some prettier ones. So like when I'm in a better mood, these are all my happy printables. So there's stuff on here like, you know, to do, to make, to buy. Common, you know, common things that you need. A wish list, don't forget. Pajama day, which I have a lot of. Appointments, gratitude list. So what happened was, oh yeah, vacation, so over it. And then happy birthday in pink and blue. And then, that's on here. So a lot of interesting, fun printables on that page. Then I made some for the full moon, because obviously there's 12 full moons a year, plus there's the blue moon for the blue moon every year. But I made a page for full moon, and there's 6 on the page, so you only have to print it twice instead of having to print a whole page of printables and you just need the moon on there. So page of full moon, and it says full moon. And I have 2 pins actually. One is like a silver glitter kind of pin, and the other one is just, it's not white, but it's just like this clear but glitter pin. So I'll probably go over that with silver or glitter to make it a little bit more sparkly. And then I needed fucking emojis because you can't find stickers with real facial expressions on them. All you can find is stupid smiley faces or, you know, like funny faces, but you can't find little face stickers with a pissed off face or with an irritated face or with the Kermit face, you know? So you can't find emojis with those. So I made my own because I have more than just the happy emotion. So you get the full page of emojis with different facial expressions on there, plus the little kissy kissies, and 2 journaling cards, this one and this one. And one of them says, that moment when, and the other one said, so this just happened. So there's some journaling cards. And then the last page is a page of just banners and like birthday balloons and like explosion bubbles that you can write your own things in. You can write whatever you want in these. Or like if you know, your kids win an award or you did give yourself a gold star kind of thing. Like, you can write whatever you want in those. So, that is the printable packet. And the link to purchase the packet is in the description below. You do not have to be a member of the Mixed Medieology Clubhouse in order to purchase the printable. But if you want to participate in the A Year in the Life Journal class, like if you want to get the content, then you do have to be a member of the Mixed Medieology Clubhouse to access all of that content. And the links for all of that stuff, to join the clubhouse, to purchase the printables, all that is in the description below. So, there you have it. I love these printables so much. I love them. And I love that they're real. Like, not everything is sunshine and roses and happy and smiley faces and sparkly. Like, some days you really just need to write, fuck this. You know? Like, you're just having that kind of a day. So yeah, that is that. I hope you like these printables as much as I do. I already have all these printed out because I'm probably going to need to print more, like especially the fuck this page. I'm going to need to print that one constantly. That will be my most used one. So anyway, yeah, I hope you like those, and I hope you download them and use them in your journals as well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to hit that little subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. Then share it with your friends. That way they can hang out with us too. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, in the Mixed Medieology Clubhouse on Facebook. And the links to all of those places are in the description below. So check them out and hang out with me in those places. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!